This policy brief considers the gender dynamics of trade agreements and how to measure them from an intersectional lens, looking at the different and sometimes multiple injustices often faced by different groups of women. The brief builds on framework to understand the impact of trade agreements on gender and women's full participation in the economy. It is intended to inform statisticians, trade policymakers, negotiators, and academics, among others, about the importance of measuring the impacts of trade agreements on gender equality and women's economic empowerment. For example, ang mga lalaki dapat malalakas, hindi umiiyak. Ang mga babae, sa bahay lang gumagawa ng gawaing bahay, hindi gumagawa ng mga mahihirap na panglalaki. Gender and trade. Trade policies development with a gender perspective can help overcome gender inequalities by opening new opportunities for employment and prosperity. Robust measurement of the impacts of trade help us understand the differing effect it has on women and men. Limited numbers of women entrepreneurs trading internationally, fewer opportunities for women to participate in trade-related jobs, and high levels of unemployment can have serious and detrimental impact on the economy, leading to lower consumption, higher poverty, and declining well-being of women and men and their families.
Gender at cyberspace refers to socially constructed roles, behavior, expressions, and identities of girls, women, boys, men, and gender diverse people. It influences how people perceive themselves and each other, how they act and interact, and at the distribution of power and resources in society. Cyberspace, a consensual hallucination experienced daily by billions of legitimate operators in every nation, by children being taught mathematical concept, a graphic representation of data abstracted from the banks of every computer in the human system. Metaphorical. Don Slater uses a metaphor to define cyberspace, describing the sense of a social setting that exists purely within a space of presentation and communication. It exists entirely within a computer space, distributed across increasingly complex and fluid networks. Virtual environment. Although the present-day loose use of the term cyberspace no longer implies or suggests immersion in virtual reality, current technology allows the integration of a number of possibilities: sensors, signal, connection, transmission, processors, and controllers, sufficient to generate a virtual interactive experience that is accessible regardless of a geographic location.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Julius Bides. I am the reporter of Gender and Security. Gender and security. The complex and evolving security threats such as organized crime, terrorism, cyber violence, and hybrid threats have placed security high on political agenda of both previous Commission of 2014, 2019, and the current Commission of 2019 to 2024 or 2023. Ang pangunahing problema na sa atin po mamayang na ang crime, terrorism, cyber violence, and hybrid threats na nangyayari mismo dito po sa atin hanggang sa commission hanggang sa 2014 na umaabot pa rin hanggang ngayon at nangyayari sa 2014. Ang kadalasang problema po dito ay terorismo, krimen, at mga cyber violence na pangunahing nagmumula ito dahil sa bulok nating sistema. For example, women and men and girls and boys experience conflict, insecurity, and threats different, and the impact of security policy is not equal across different groups. Ang mga babae at lalaki mga batang babae at lalaki ay nakaranas ng hindi pagkakasundo, kawalan ng kapanatagan, at pagbabanta at epekto ng mga patakaran sa seguridad ay hindi pantay sa iba't ibang grupo. Hindi dahil po sa hindi pantay-pantay na trato mula po sa atin kung ano po yung mas mataas ay kinakawawa ang mas mas mga mas ang mas ang mas mga nabababa. Dahil din po dito yung kawalan ng hustisya at bulok nating sistema. Security. Gender analysis the main external security priorities, which include tackling terrorism, violent extremism, organized crime, cybercrime reveals important in gender difference. For example, women are typically understood as passive victims of violence. Ang mga kababahihan ang karaniwang nauunahan bilang mga passive na biktima ng marahas na ekstremisasyon. Dito na po papasok yung mismong VAUSI ng ang batas na pinoprotektahan ng mga kababahihan dahil sa mahina at sila yung mga pangunahing biktima ng mga ganitong kaso o kaya krimen. External security. External security remains one of the dominant features of the policy domain, and it's most often concerned with issues and armed conflict, the neighborhood, and terrorism. These are often sees as the root causes of security threats, including forced displacement, border security, and political violence. Ang panlabas na seguridad ay nanatiling isa sa mga patakaran ito na madalas nababahala sa mga isyu at armadong tunggalian, kapitbahayan at terorismo ng mga ito ay madalas na makikita bilang ugat ng mga banta sa seguridad. Dito naman po yung armed conflict kung saan mismo yung armed conflict kung saan yung mga armadong tunggalian ay dahil sa hindi pagkapantay-pantay na trato mula sa atin, kung sino man yung mas nakakataas ay kinakawawa ang mas nakababa dahil sa bulok nating sistema na hindi pa ngayon naayos-ayos. Yun lamang po. I am Julius Bides, and thank you for the listening and I am the reporter of Gender and Security. Thank you po, ma'am. Thank you for listening.
Gender and law. What is gender and law? The Gender Equality Law 2011 seeks to eliminate discrimination in employment, training, and recruitment on the basis of sex, marital status, pregnancy, or gender, and to promote the payment of equal remuneration to male and female employees who perform work of equal. Here are some of the articles of gender and law. First, Article 21. Men and women are equal. No discrimination by gender. Lahat naman tayo ay pantay-pantay. Walang mataas, walang mayaman. Mapababae man or mapalalaki ay pantay-pantay. Next, Article 34. Representation of women in assembly. Next, Article 46. Protect and strengthen women's rights. Next, political rights. Possibility for women to be president. Gender parity in elected assemblies. Lahat naman tayo ay pwedeng tumakbo bilang presidente or anumang posisyon ng gobyerno. Kaya nga sinabing gender equality kasi lahat tayo pantay-pantay. Next, CEDAW. Tunisia has officially lifted key reservation to the International Women's Treaty, an important step toward realizing gender equality. Next, labor rights. Constitution, right to work, equal wage. Next, labor code, no discrimination against women. International connection, ILO Convention number 100 concerning equal remuneration for men and women workers for equal value. Paradox, gender equality in politics. 34% members of parliament are women. 3 women ministers, 10%, 0 women governors. Gender equality, even though 2 out of 2 graduates are women, the unemployment rate of women graduates is almost double than men. Men 22%. Women are 42%.
Gender and ICT. The Gender and ICT program focuses on the intersection between ICT and gender rights and issues, including women's use and access of ICTs and tech-related gender-based violence. The feminist principles of the Internet are set of statements that provide a framework for women's movements to articulate and explore issues related to technology. They offer a gender and sexual rights lens on critical internet-related rights. Feminist, ito yung tagapagtaguyod ng mga karapatan ng kababaihan batay sa pagkapantay-pantay ng mga kasarian, isang taong sumusuporta sa feminismo. Gender audit of government websites in the Philippines. In a digitally connected world, power resides within those who can make the most of ICTs. ICTs are powerful catalysts for socio-economic development, facilitating the inclusion of sectors otherwise marginalized in other space and provides opportunity for gender equality. Funding leadership opportunities for women from 2012 to 2015 work on the issue of technology-related violence against women. Through the Funding Leadership Opportunities for Women project, the project built on the work of 7 countries, the Philippines, Pakistan, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Kenya, Mexico, Colombia, and Bosnia-Herzegovina.